throwing now. Burrow on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Pass. Complete.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Joe Mixon.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Joe Mixon, the ball
down right around the 25.
The 25-yard line.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 16 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Complete to Tyler Boyd. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
On 1st and 10, Joe. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
At the 7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon.
Set to kick off.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Derrick Henry, the Titans ball carrier.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 10 carries, 90 yards.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. He is going to find Hill here.
The pass.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So big pickup that time. And Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
Caleb Chason on the tackle. The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
The
And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
Number 22.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
7-7, our score after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Derrick Henry.
Number 22.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A huge play there on the screen pass. 41 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18, the 40, the 30, 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1.
1st down and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's a run with Mixon, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has the rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away, and the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So they have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
It's second and 8 at the Bengals' 16-yard line.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
The tackle by Logan Wilson. It's a gain of a yard.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
The quarterback sack.
Caleb Chase-up drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This short throw caught by Goddard. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's Burrow. Being chased out left. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
2-yard line.
Now Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. That's complete right around the 8. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Preston Williams, as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Did a great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. From the 6. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Logan Wilson on the tackle.
He'll look to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
And back to throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Tennessee.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A.J. Brown. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. That one complete to Hill.
The pass complete to Tyreek Hill.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
And the Titans first down.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Looking for the end zone. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. But we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%. But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 2 for 3 before that, but finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort. And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics. Burrow on 3rd down. Spins by. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Subsequent gains of 3, 4, now 5 yards. Good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. And it's defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Evans on the tackle.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Mixon hit, and the ball is out. It's picked up by the Titans.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up the first.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
And he's able to put it through.
Ties the game.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
6-yard line.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Going left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Mixon with a first down carry. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Number 32.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Joe Mixon.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it.
What's he talking about, ref?
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. That time, the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Burrow will throw. Flush to his right. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So now the Titans down on the scoreboard. A huge factor. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return here is stopped